Oh, God. Uh... Good lord. This is, interesting. How do I sound here? I think I sound alright. Yay. God give me strength. December 27th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. Oh god, he's here. Why are you here, Gumshoe? Here for a good reason. Hey pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my thigh in half. Oh, sorry about that. Hey, no problem, pal. Thanks to you, we don't know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by out on tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm out to catch me a criminal. Well, he is certainly determined. I'll say that much. He's doing his best. That's all that matters sometimes, you know? Although he could really be doing a lot better sometimes. Like a lot better. But we believe in Detective Gumshoe as best we can. Kind of. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eek! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where a lot of us camping. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. I can't think of a good voice for him. Hard to think of a good voice for him. I don't know why. Huh. The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's been too busy with the trial to show up for work. A hot dog. Boat rental shop. That old caretaker got away. Yup. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem. I have to know that clearing of the throat anyway. Aha! Hello, what might you be doing here? Out for a walk, Ah, days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edwards' trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I thought, today's trial we should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? I don't know with that old codger. Nobody's home. Hello, hello. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Okay, I'm not gonna keep... That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aw. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. The letter? Aw, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. Handwritten, very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth! Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail, how to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Pulling Edgeworth out the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. That's exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions, but who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for sure, certain. Alright. One thing's for sure. Someone definitely set up that caretaker to take the fall. The question is who? And what did it mean by revenge? Like, why would the caretaker want revenge? Doesn't make sense. Just why? Oh boy. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 4th grade? Lunch money? Oh right, yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. Well, maybe yeah, but I think you've changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Edgeworth, see this letter? Hmm? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Bench on me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is your time to recruit 2 men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? Elsa says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident, the one who's found innocent. Why prosecute? Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. He said he wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook. On that day 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had not been of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Oh boy. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Kama? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. Though he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things, in court, in his personal life. He's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he's taken on and were left unsolved. Not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent, however, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Ancana does is a job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? What you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Alright. We just happened to be at that elevator together 15 years ago. Okay. Ugh. The quake was incredibly strong. Ugh. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Oh boy. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yana Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? Ugh. Ugh. Alright, tell us, pretty boy. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? The dream about my father's killing in the dark. Oh boy. Can't breathe. You're using up my air. Uh-oh. And I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But, that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Huh. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. Now this is bad. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. There's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident. Maybe... There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6. Grossberg! Grossy. Mr. Gross? Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding, I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened. Hmm? It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream, only a dream. I wonder. But what? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled? Well, also consider this. Yogi quite suddenly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. His lady to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father, the pistol fired, and the deed was done. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Plus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was the defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Gamma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Gamma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And? He lost. He died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But it's a possibility nonetheless. Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote... Wait. Perfect handwriting. Perfect. Von Karma! Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. Oh. I used to see it on the all the court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was correct, Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Wait, why would he? If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory for fighting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial and scarred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth took the blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, usually. A vacation? It's an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in as many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Not somebody who's never been to Europe! You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? When Carmen's gonna bring up Deal 6, you could bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to Deal 6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admitted it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. Police details. The records room. One day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy. Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. Staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering to go check out the records room again. Well, I can't have just anyone wandering around there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived actually. Karma's in the records room. Nick! Let's hurry! Uh-oh. Dusty as always. They were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had them to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. There's nothing isn't here. Karma. Wait. Why is there an open drawer? Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. Label says unsolved cases. Evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick! The file for Deal 6. It's completely empty! What? What are you doing in here? Eek! Von Karma! You... How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Need these things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who could never shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? You did, but what I don't get is, why'd you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. You will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell us a court tomorrow? You're right. Von Karma is gonna bring up Deal 6 in court tomorrow. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Hey buddy! Take that! Mr. Von Kama, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi? How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it! You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter! Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. Oh, what? Nick! What is that thing? Whoa! Uh-oh. A stun gun. For self-defense! Usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will coil to your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now, give me the letter. No! No! Well, what are you? Nick, run! Ah! Oh. Maya! Out of my way. Oh, shit. Ow. He got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Excuse me. Maya! Maya, open your eyes. Maya! Letter, did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah, are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from the thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Oh, jeez. It has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya. Holding something. What is that? What? DL6 incident evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. Remember, when Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. This shit's getting crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like... Whew. What do I even say? Like, I know it's... what's the word? This is just insane. You know what I mean? I mean, it's cool, but also insane. Oh, well, that's besides the point. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Ah! What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Andrew was looking glum as always. I hope Karma doesn't push him too hard. Where? What are you doing? Sorry. I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right. Good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Well, yeah, pal. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gump? Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway taker. Oh, thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name, but that's to be a lie. How would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it. The defense is ready, Anna. The prosecution is ready. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings on this trial. Let the prosecution submit the case of evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed at the silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Montgomery, your big statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness? Why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will not testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Huh? I'm real sorry about that, you're leaving like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. My testimony is face stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. Hold it! God damn it. Hold it! Hold it! You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having a memory. You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. Hold it! How could you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edward and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. You have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's gonna be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes? Yes, Yana? You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling them witness member of the past or lack thereof in the question, but does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Yana. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim, or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself, so who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us what is his name. Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. That name seems familiar. Oh. Yanni Yogi from the DO6 incident. I thought the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case, but what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to this court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof, and allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, I got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you gonna prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Yana, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see that makes sense. Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at the chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past? Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we'll not be able to prove his identity. No. Well, what do you do, Mr. Wright? Seems that the case has been decided, no? No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it just end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you would like to cross-examine the parrot for a little comic relief, Yeah, very funny. You're so winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine the parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not gonna do... You're not... Yana? The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? On his proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a fuss. I object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross the game of the parent, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Heck, this is crazy! Well, still want to go through your little game? Yes, I'm doing it. Let the parrot take the stand. I'll cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. Akama's rigging every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name? The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us. Hello, hello. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Hello, hello. Hold it! Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right, what do I say? What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name? Polly, what's your name? Polly. Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named for Polly. Does it have anything to do with our owner's identity? Of course! Yes, it does. Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove our owner's identity. Then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi, also who's tied the name Polly to Yogi. Yana, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... Take that! Video 6 case file. That's what the large file you have there. Which page is this proof on then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name? The suspect data! It's on the suspect data page. This page is all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. You remember the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see, I guess that is possible. Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has the dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. Indeed, alone it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. You would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I gonna find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. We can just get one more piece of evidence. Right. But what? Very well, witness. You may continue. Hold it! Hold it. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right. What do I say? What's the safe... Ooh. What's the safe number? Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. Oh, what the heck? Whoa. Internet's acting up. Help. Hello? Oh god. Why is... That's not good. You're gonna have to give me a sec, guys. So, okay, wait. Wait. I think we're getting back. Keyword, I think. Okay, we're back. It looks... I think we're good now. It looks like it. Are we good? Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. Huh? Safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Holly, what was the number of the safe in the shack? 1228. 1228. I want a reckless bird. But Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that the number has something to do with the caretaker. Actually, it does. Actually, it does. That's why I had to say it. Ah, ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? I'll show you, Von Cucker. Ow. You want your evidence so bad, but I have just the thing to prove against you. Trust me. I'm an expert. I'm an expert. Oh god, why is it so slow? Why is this acting up now? Help. Send help. Take that! Is it the L6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number? Ah. It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident? December 28th? Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah, he used the date of the DL6 incident as a number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see, it certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their sacred numbers to dates. Bah! This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM's card number to 0001 because I'm a number 1. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing! That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seem more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Witness, tell us your name. Wait, is this witness he doesn't remember? No? It's okay. What? I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. And so was it you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Ledger for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said it was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. Though, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. He won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. That's depressing. I feel bad for him. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. A letter, and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it, and I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment? Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Von Karma? Where's Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant Miles Edgeworth is innocent, in this case at least. Very well. Will defendant please take the stand? There are few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. I would like the best judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well, this court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, guilty.
It's the meme game.
That is all. The court is adjourned. Wait, where do they find that Uh-oh. Did someone just say objection? It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not in this at all. We've heard Yana Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge, but revenge for what? Nick? Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's gonna say he's guilty. He's gonna tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's gonna tell them he killed his own dad. Uh-oh, what do I do? Wait. Let's leave it to him. No, I'm sure Edgeworth thought about this one long and hard. This isn't my place to interfere. Nick, are you sure? There's nothing we can do about it. This is his problem now. For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know. It wasn't a dream. Yana Yogi was the killer. You mean, in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. Order, order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. Crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Ah, obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We try this man for a crime... Yikes. Oh boy. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. I'm sorry, right? I just wasted all your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, pal. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's true. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy! That's crazy! Nick? What are you doing? Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Case for what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. Oh, hi, Pink. What's up? Hello? Then I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then the pointless let the defense do the cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the VO6 incident runs out today. Though it is unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the have any objection? No. Yeah. Fun coming. You knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. And testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but if only I can get it to work. Please, please. That day, I'd gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. And until now you thought this memory was a dream? We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! It's the same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. So, how you doing, Pink?
Good.
Pink. Be quiet. Just okay.
Huh? Well,
Hold it! The gun fired once? Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream. Objection! This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly is that evidence and this arrangement related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making anything. Ooh. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Oh, I see. Objection! Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream, and everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. But that doesn't make sense. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy drinking out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edwards' testimony? Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edwards only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shots? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It was fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? Yes. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof. What? Impossible! No, Mr. Von Kamm, I'll save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Here's your proof. You have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? Take that! Look at the... Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. Oh, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where? Yana, please get a clue. Tell the judge where the contradiction is. There. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edwards was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edwards fired that second shot. Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edwards' heart, the other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could someone else be? The murderer, of course. I know I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand, Mr. Wright. Look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try as a case summary page. Case summary? That's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. The pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, and the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. Is there a point? The second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed that Gregory Edwards' life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. The murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Kammer says, the second bullet fired was not found. It's highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. Uh-huh. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. Gah. How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? The second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. You said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get it declared innocent. I'm sorry. Ugh. Now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick? What seems to have finally cleared up this incident? Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. One thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trials of, Yes, Your Honor. Any objections? No. No, I do not. You killed your father, though that was not your intention? Yes, I did. Oh no! He's confessing! Very well. The statute of limitations of the murder of Gregor Edwards runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce the verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now, indeed. Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying. But my mind's gone blank, I can't find the words. Right? I have an objection. Your Honor, I object. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object? Oof. Nick? I don't know. This case is perfect. Oh no. Ah. Fix it. What? What? What did you just say? Nothing. Second bullet must exist? But where? Seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Yana. The second bullet. It exists. What? But we just had proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Yana. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But, ooh.
Hello.
The murderer. Who's this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. Look the second bullet? Why would he? Huh? Why would he have found it? He didn't need it.
Hydrate though.
I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Bah, the murderer had no reason to take the bullets. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean?
Huh.
Think why the Mr. Wright? Yes, Yana. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer? The bullets hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could just perform surgery right there, you know? Oh, Phoenix, what are you doing, my guy? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. At the time of the murder, the murderer himself was shot, and he left with the second bullet still inside, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime? Yes, I guess that's how it worked, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles and Yogi, were both unarmed, so that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes. Two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. boy loses consciousness, then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I can deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved in the incident was wounded. There were no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something. Really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Gersberg said yesterday? Excuse me. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean, it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma! Oh, man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Yana. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murder came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Yana, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma. Von Karma? You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor? Sitting right there. Bah. You don't object? I see no need. My honor is ridiculous outburst of my objection. Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take a long vacation without any reason? Are you claiming that I took a vacation due to my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated me. Have him testify. Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. No use. Edgeworth? No, Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. Probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet on him by itself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Take that! Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. Then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean... I do. There is the possibility that the bullet's still inside Von Karma. That's insane! Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means... You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Order, order, order. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of terror. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Montgomery, you submit yourself to testing. Dick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Son of a bitch. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma. You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. Is it you who must prove something here, Mr. Wright? Not I. Mr. Wright, well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any of that DL6 evidence. That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime, so sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. One day away from freedom. You see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would have dug your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. Take that! Take that! That's a bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings? You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ugh. Excuse me. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets, and if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from his shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Uh-oh. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, no. Uh-oh. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. On Karma, it was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma? Oh shit. So, it was you. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you let the scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death! Death! Mr. Chief Von Karma, it's not like you make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edward would be the one to catch you. I was careless. Sorry, but you have to be penalized? Sorry for you in the past, but not this time. Ugh. It was a shock like no one I had ever known. Me? Penalized? Now was for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out in the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button and nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, the pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregor Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later he spoke through a medium blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge! What are you doing? Your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. It appears that we have come to a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You are innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. That is all. Court is adjourned. Wait, what about Von Karma? What about Von Karma? Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside he crushed him, Nick. Crushed. I gotta say, I'm impressed. I thought it was pretty close, though. I was sure we had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try to thank you. Hey. Thank you, Miss Wright. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Ugh, sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. Yeah, dear. Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. Tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. And my salary went down a bit this month. Who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Whoop! I feel foolish. Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've entered this unguarded. Hey, y'all! Lotta! Y'all are great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank you very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick a hand in the jar even there was none. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Oh, me? I went back to college. I could try to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick! My life is over! Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Keontae. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick! She's leaving me behind. Larry. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? I'd like me for you. Harry Butts, you came all along tonight too. It's my treat, pal. Thanks. Looking forward to it. Hey, Nick, that's a suit that questioned me. And he says treat. That's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think he'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah, what's up? That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. $38, right? Huh. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly? Nick! Wasn't that the exact amount of lunch meat that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38? No! No! Larry, was you! What are you so surprised about, Wright? Larry was absent the day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off when he was bored and came into school anyway. Saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Alright, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Really, Wright? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this is sure an excellent turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me. Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. I think the statute of limitations around Mr. Edgeworth. I'd say so, yes. Does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, I'd call you a goody two-shoes to the extreme. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death. The death sentence of both of you. And if only I know how to become a crossing. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I became a prosecutor and tried to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Wanna switch right? Hey, y'all. On up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go. And after that, dinner on me. That it? Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Although, Edgeworth was still in detention. Oh, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5. I should go back to sleep. Huh? This, a letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you. It made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye? What time is it? First trains for the mountains have already left. To the station. I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. Hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Oh. Wait. What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you're the one who stopped on Schmarma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. Take that! Take that! A bullet? When Kama was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the evidence that put... This is the... And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? Okay. I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, bye. Bye. Wait, is that it? And so, my story ends. Time to turn a new page, and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins, with the same old crazy cast of characters. Wait, is that it? Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor? Oh, I had a bad feeling about this. Wait, is that actually it?
For the whole game?
Hank, if you're saying something, I can't hear you.
But
Why
you can?
can't I hear you? Oh, wait, hold on.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. I don't know what was going on.
Oh.
I think... Oh, you're loud. I don't know what... Is that it? Is that actually it? There's no way...
Did you hear anyone?
No, I couldn't hear anyone.
Well, for Phosphorine was here earlier.
Oh.
Zephyrine? I still don't know how to say the name.
Was that it? There's no way that's it, right?
The whole game.
There's no way. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and see if there's something after this.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I've been running the DS version just so I could yell objection. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I swear,
Objection.
this can't be it, right? I remember, I looked at the guy, I was looking at a guy, and, like, it says there's an episode 5. Is there an episode 5? Also, hi. Yeah, no, wait, Pink, could you not hear me?
I can hear you.
Or did you hear me that whole time?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I didn't think. There's gotta be... Wait, there is an episode 5, right? Because I remember it... Hold on. Okay, but wait, why does it end like this? If there is an episode after. That's weird. Cause you think... Oh. It was specifically for the DS version, that's why. Oh, it's literally a special episode meant for touchscreen and stuff. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I've never played Ace Attorney before. Oh. Aha, look. A brand new episode has been added. You know what that means, Pink?
Huh?
We're not done yet.
Not finished.
No. We're, Oh, God. We're not finished yet.
Yay!
We're far from finished, actually. Do you want to know how long this episode is?
How long?
There are about 7 sections in this one.
7.
It's about it's the longest one.
Oh.
So, I'm gonna continue. Cause I wanna see where this goes. If you like what you're watching, Mr. 420 Man from Amsterdam, that's a beautiful username. Please consider following and supporting me so that I can keep doing this, so I can actually do this as a job, because God knows I don't want to work for real in America, because America sucks. Am I wrong? Episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. Ooh, special intro. Yeah, no, this was made for the DS, so... Oh. What the heck? What the heck? Okay. This is way different than what I'm used to. What the heck? It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. February 22nd, 10:02 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? Not like I want to work. There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister trial's tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. You're the famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. He wasn't interested in his murder, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please. I'm out of time. But, please, you had to help. It's my sister. Oh, boy. Maya? Could it be? Okay. I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma. Emma Sky. Is there a pun here I'm missing? Is there a pun I'm missing here? I feel like there's a pun I'm missing. Scientific investigator? Okay, Miss Sky? Emma, was it so you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work has become quite well known, at my age no less. And what exactly is your current position then? Legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Create another future professional training. Alright, what about the case? What's the case, Toots? So, what's this about the case? You said the trial is tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone like with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if the witnesses saw her do it. She didn't do it. Uh-huh. Okay. I know it's a scientific fact, and there's a witness? Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right, I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? Excuse me? I'm not a child. I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigation should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah, sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. My sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. Oh wait, no. Go back. Oh, fuck. Alright. My sister asked for her specifically. Mia Fey. A few years below her in school. But she went to the same school as Mia. He always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. Well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Mia... yeah, I thought it was a little strange when I saw you, too. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kinda hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. Jesus. That's messed up. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. You got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want any visitors. Sorry, emergency sister. No excuses, or did you not want to raise us here? Just good, man. What was that all about? Oh, dear. Hi, Lana. Honey? I remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow, and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Oh, is she a general? Is that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? Lana Sky. Okay, I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Oh. Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Anna, I mean they're just like twins. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Something's wrong. Something ain't right here. Something's fishy. There's something you should know from the start. Which is, the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st. Quite specific. I was in the witness's deposition, and witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. It's caught red-handed, as it were. My. Who was the victim? Who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. Ew. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, do you? Uh-oh. What? Mr. Wright, what does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. If there's any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Oh. Shit. Shoot. So you're the chief prosecutor? That's correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do in the job and demand every respect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Now I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Anna? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is. Oh! Not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? I had to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of me, wasn't she? So you were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Well, it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! I was in law school. I was in my third year and she was audited in class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That's probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. That was the best there was. Oh. I do. It's a bit different when Emma says it. Right? Excuse me? Huh. So, how can you say you did? Yes? Hmm. I mean, you're requesting my services that you... boy. Right. I'll do what I can to get the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. See, sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she, well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. I don't know, something's bothering me about this. Why would a prosecutor admit to murder? Like, what's the point? Oh. Thanks, mouse. Thanks, mouse of mine. Lovely. Whoa, this place is high-tech. So this is a lot where it all happened? Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work! Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there, are you expecting to go and see a partner? Partner? Oh, God. What do we have here? Looks like a Bambina got loose from the ranch is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall? Are you... Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang, Gold Strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, and the gold mine is evidence. If you fix the mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti in the desert dream? Manu? What's this guy talking about? Head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Was that a hombre a friend of yours? Kinda, sorta. Yeah, he's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff in the Wild West, it seems. Marshall. Is his name like Martial Law or something? Aha! A ladder! That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. It all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Whoa! But no time to waste, let's get hunting for clues. Huh, wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff. Like I said before, this is our claim. You best be moseying on along. Unless you're fixed to bite the bullet. Ah, scary. Hey, can you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, well. The little filly's got a good nose on her. Oh my god. You wanna know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. About time for biddies anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a survey select too. You're like, prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? I'm on for that matter. Note to self. Look up Vital's Saloon Cerveza. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right. Great. Great, maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Oh, a wallet. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. But wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at the crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about it, please. Just put it in your pocket. Oh, is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Wallet hastily stuffed into pocket. I'm called a Durity. At my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? But the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now. Look at the court record. Okay. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining. From every angle. Oh look, I think there might be a clue there. You should check it out. Press the examine button. Oh. This is an ID card. Detective Bruce Goodman. ID number 5. I'm not saying all that. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Goodman's ID added to the court record. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. Guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Excuse me? Where are you two all set? Us? Oh, lady. What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. Hello. Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. I'm just trying to do business. Carries off limits anyway without clearance, especially passers-by. Are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type that have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Never mind. Is the cough-up cleaner over? The cough-up, huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned in my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? Oh, no. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up, Queen, tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. My God. Pink, I think these names make you want to kill someone. Oh, before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels.
Why?
They're so dumb. Yes, ma'am. She means it. Okay, well, what'd you witness? Or case? Somehow, I knew. Today was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the day is special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. The evil ones? Prosecutors, they have no qualms all about blackening the name of innocence. Since they paid homage to the most evil one of all, they gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce! That was she saying. There was some sort of prosecutor convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something, or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the Cough-Up Queen. Ew! Most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So what exactly was it you witnessed, Miss Starr? It was a fascinating spectacle, but be sure. I feel I know what they saw when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silver ties to the throat being cruelly cut still rings in my ears, and the rhythm and beat of Lana Skye's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Of course. What a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sins did you pack to make that journey, I wonder? He always travels light. Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Excuse me. Oh god. Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Starr? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the finest and best ingredients from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather import them? Did you say something? No! Only true connoisseurs can understand. Kind you can only tell someone who's tried General Tso's Trial Bite lunch set. Ah, never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trial Bite's flavor. Anyway, come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? Glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drove to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So to scientifically... oh boy. Useful analysis. Not. Ah, jeez. Did you happen to have a bad I sense some hostility. Hostility? Huh, perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning. Scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking Cough-Up Queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Ugh. A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme lunchbox? Wow, it's really crunchy. A box of pickles? Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. That is pretty sad. Who eats pickles for lunch? Oh boy. This is the kind of room that just screams I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something here. Trophy? What, the shield? Takes a real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office is, he must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix, right? Never tired of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Edgeworth! Long time no see, Edgeworth. Ah! Mr. Edgeworth. You know him from somewhere? Of course. I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister was the chief prosecutor, after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No! It was just Mr. Wright here, Hey, don't blame me. He's here to investigate a murder case. Murder? The body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. Oh boy. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all the trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Oh, wait. No, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir. I'm a Sky. Nice to meet you again. Now, that didn't sound forced at all. Now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit I was surprised. Me too. I think my own car had become the scene of a murder. More surprising still. Now I'm forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what'd you say? Well, this guy is the chief prosecutor, top prosecutor in the district. You can't prosecute yourself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth! To be honest, a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, abridging false testimonies, legal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy! Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. The fact of life, impossible to stop. But some others even go so far as to prevent new toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky, yes, we first worked together on the case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that since she was looking after me, it appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. And why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, I stabbed him with my knife. What? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife kept in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Oh, great. Now, Edgeworth, what? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't he take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King? King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? Oh, so that K, that's... K stands for King? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. Kinda like Employee of the Month, only better. So in other words, you were the best of the best this year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department ceremony to receive that broken shield. Police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, correct? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? Doesn't matter. We got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Okay, Edgeworth. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands in old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. The ceremony was held at the police department. With an annual review and rewards for our outstanding police officers and prosecutors. I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edward pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. Now I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Oh man, my throat is killing me. The murder took place around 5:15. The murder happened right after you got back. What? Right. I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Oh god. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? And Edgeworth? What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got a report, sir. Report? What? Did you find the new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No, not of that kind, sir. Not this report, sir. I think I just heard Edward's lip glow. Mr. Edgeworth lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring any information. Sir! I'm just following orders, sir! They told me to bring this to you! I wasn't aware of the particulars of your argument, sir. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. An award for dumbest name goes to this guy. Officer Meekins. Pink, do you get the joke? Please tell me you get the joke. Because he's meek. No? Oh boy. Right, Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. Sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent all day to give up brains and good luck. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. Sheesh. Poor guy. Ugh, man. My throat's killing me. Nope. No, 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 no. God, no. Woo! We're finally here. How would they put the detective so far away from the prosecutor's office? That took almost 30 minutes for a taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. My first time to the police department, actually. Hold on, what's that? Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh, wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you know a lot about the police department. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he's noticed me. Sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is about a chance to get information. Hey, I'll let you know I'm a very busy man, pal. My throat. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Well, why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. What if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence is faked? Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect, Lana Sky's sister. Oh, Chief Prosecutor's little sister? Let's please investigate things carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overhearing us using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. Okay, what about the investigation, Gumshoe? Fuck. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing, really. They kicked me out of the criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time? Then, what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, my sister's case and all. Yeah, it's true, we've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. One of the highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs now. Lowest ranking guy in the chief of detectives. Not letting any of us rank above detectives in at all. None of you. Huh. Sorry, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to an underground parking lot. Officer Marshall? Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. Oh boy. I was wondering about that. What, Dancing Blue Badger? My masterpiece. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? Chief threw together some designs and I can say my things, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die. Or Blue Badger faded to dance till he drops. Why are we taking that as evidence? Detective Gumshoe? What can you tell me about this? Hey, pal. This is Detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But don't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Oh, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Excuse me. So the victim's ID card belonged to the he was a detective, like himself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where he found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for a case he held 2 years ago. Evidence transfer? Mr. Edwards mentioned that too, but Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but... What is that? Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there. That took a lot. Mine is confessing as much. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edward got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the word a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edward for winning that award. He's even got naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Yeah, we've heard about the rumors. Down in Mr. Edwards' car, stabbed with Mr. Edwards' knife, huh? Who would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. Apparently, you seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. He's in a tough spot. Again. Again? Well, it started with the murder of that defense attorney Hammond. Edgeworth's not innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making his witnesses, nothing outright, but there's always whispered rumors. But since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Oh, my throat. Oh my god. Yeah. Latest case has started a new rumor. He's aiming for a chief prosecutor position himself. That's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? You met the guy who was... What was his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He's appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene, maybe. Anyway, it's like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Great. Oh boy, I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit until the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh. Oh, still here? Ah, hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in the criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost his herd. Jake Marshall? Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Would you mind reading this for me? Was this? I warn you, fan letters me go right in spittoon. A letter of introduction of Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe? Ah, that old cow dog. He holding birthday party or something? Huh? Look where it should say letter of introduction. It says invitation. Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Great, Detective Gumshoe, I owe you one. No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe better than the blood test. Guess I better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Marshall isn't a detective, he's a patrolman. Reminds me of something. That is odd. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, who's a callin'? Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler, strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny, let's have a hootenanny. I want to smack him. I say I won't be needing this anymore. Okay, victim. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you with Watchdog there now? Detective Goodman was a stab here at 5:15. Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness missing the star. One stab to chest bomb piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Huh. Funny you should mention that, Bambina. He, Prospector Sky, and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? Apparently worked together on a case a few years back, so there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why I didn't do much work with the chief prospector. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot? So it seems. Calling on a man to shoot out at high noon. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. Call me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so I could be in charge of a crime scene. Nothing gets about you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye on the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Hey, it's 'cause he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? Cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief police. Guess you don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of an investigation? That is odd. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the biometric What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you say? You can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Look, a door. This must mean something. Not sure that doors mean anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This is no wall but a water tank. I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. Huh. This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would just belong to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's not still scientific about that? Should we check it out? Right, let's check it out. Man, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know. Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. They're hard to come by, you know. It's easy to pop those over with the kids. Huh. Oh. Wait. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Hmm? Aha! Display is still on the radio redial button. Redial? Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all the calls you made and received. You just press the blue button to dial last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Eh? Oh, I'm sorry. Just, you never know people from your generation. Whatever, let's check this phone out. Now I wonder who the owner of this phone called last. Note to self, the defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Hey, that song, I know that! Hey, what's going on over here? So sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed right on their phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyways? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to G Prospector's car. What? It's my sister's. He apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? Oh dear. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you. Partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone, a wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Uh-oh, I've incited the wrath of Lone Star Patrolman. Eesh. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. Look, something's written on it. You're right. Let's see. 6-7S. Oh, Pank, you're about to hate me for what I just sent.
What did you say?
Go look. You're gonna hate me.
You're too old to be doing that.
Shut up! No, I'm not!
You are.
Look, you could judge me all you want, but it's still funny. I'm gonna make it your problem every time. Oh, you got nothing to say about that in the chat? You got nothing to say about that in the chat, do ya?
No.
There's no connection between the victim and my sister. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edward himself. I'm afraid to anticipate the side of Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will? Someone's up with me here, but who? Suspicion about Mr. Edward been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence, written testimonies, you name it. He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edward to the source, you find one person, but they're off limits, untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Bambina? It's your sister. Chief Prospector Lana Sky. What? My sister? Edward couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals. What you're saying is, where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. Oh boy. I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. You think we'll be okay? The only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma? Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's a Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids? That phone that just rang wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. Gee. Let's see, the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that we went on here. Well, to be continued. That's gonna be it for now. See ya!